guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. I'm back with another requested video, and this time request came from Instagram. So she wants me to review this Premier wet grinder. Now this grinder I have from last, I would say, 8+ years. So I'll walk you through, I'll show you exactly how to assemble, what comes in the box, and my thoughts on it. So let's get started. Okay, so here I have Premier Wonder Grinder. It is 1.5 liter and this is what it comes in the box. So that's your main motor and this is the jar. As you can see, even in the bottom there is a stone. So this thing is really heavy and that's where all the magic happens. So there is no any sharp edges or anything. All you need to do is put this in there and screw that in, and that's about it. Also, it comes with this attachment. So if you do want to make roti, chapati, puri atta, you can use this. Personally, I have used this couple of times. And also it say that it comes with this coconut scraper. I don't remember it was in my box, but here, as you can see, it say that it does come with it. And of course, they also have some instructions and the warranty paper and all that. But that's what it comes in the box. So this is how it looks like once you assemble.
So for dosa batter, I'm taking 3 cup of rice, and into this other bowl, I'm gonna take 1 cup of urad dal. So the dal as well as the rice needs to be soaked separately. Now into the dal, I'm taking half a cup poha as well as 1 tablespoon methi dana and 1 tablespoon chana dal. Mix everything very well. I'm gonna wash all this and I'm gonna soak this overnight. You can soak it either for 6 to 8 hours.
Your rice and dal has been soaking from last 8 to 10 hours. You can do it for 6 to 8 hours also. So if you do want to make the dosa for dinner, then you want to start this process night before. So yesterday night, I soaked both of this. Now in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and grind this because we had to leave this for another 6 to 8 hours for the fermentation. So I'm going to go ahead and drain the water, but I'm not going to let the water go. I will keep it because when I grind the rice, I will still need the water to add in order to get the very smooth consistency. So I'm going to save this water, and same thing with this also. There is a water in there, so I need to drain the water from here as well. So as you saw with the dal, I also soaked some chana dal, methi dana as well as the poha. Now poha will make your dosa crispy. Chana dal will give that brownish color that when we go to Indian restaurants, the dosa has that brownish color. Chana dal will give you that. And the methi dana will give you that traditional taste. So that's why we need to add the methi dana. Now first of all, we're gonna start grinding the dal. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that in here. I'm not gonna add all of them. I'm just gonna add first half, let that grind, and then I'll add the another half. And of course, I do have some water here. So if I need water, I will keep adding that. So it is very easy to use. All you need to do is push this button down. There is no any different speed or anything. All you need to do is when you want to turn it on, push this down. And when you do want to turn it off, you just again push it down. So that's it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grind the rice. So just like the dal, I'm gonna first grind half. Once it's like about halfway done, then I'm gonna add the another half. And of course, you do want to keep adding water. Now with the water, you don't want to add it too much, because if you add too much water, then yes, you won't have problem grinding, but then the fermentation won't be perfect. So here, as you can see with the dal, when I was adding it, so you see that is the good thing with this grinder, that even without adding too much water, your batter consistency will be perfect. So just it's kind of hard to explain, but add water, but don't add too much. So let's say with this much dal, I add about, I would say, a cup, 1 cup of water. So, and again, every rice, every dal, it is different, so you do want to kind of see. You can always add more if you need it, but you can take them out. So just be careful when you are making this dosa batter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rice. So here the rice batter is ready. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the dal batter in there. Here our batter is ready. I'm gonna cover this and cut it in the oven. I'm gonna turn the light on. You just want the light on, not the oven itself, because we need to keep this in the warm temperature so that way we can have proper fermentation on it. Now, regardless of winter, summer, I always like to keep it in the oven. But if you live in a hot climate, if you feel comfortable, you can just keep it out on the counter and that should be fine. The reason I like to do this is because then it's guaranteed that I will have the proper fermentation. So that's why I like to keep it in the oven. Now you can use the same measurement if you do want to make the idli. Only thing with the idli batter, you don't want to add chana dal, because as I mentioned earlier, chana dal will give you that brownish color, and of course we don't want that for idli. So don't just add chana dal. Other than that, all the measurements should be same. And I use the regular rice. I'm not using any parboiled rice or idli rice or anything. I have never actually used those rice at all. Whenever I make my own batter, I always just use the regular rice, and it always come out perfect.
So guys, I just want to show you the batter here. So as you can see, the fermentation is perfect. So I made this batter, I would say around 11 in the morning. I kept it in the oven. And by the time I was making dinner, it was around 5 o'clock. So within a 6 hours, the batter was ready for the dosa. And here I'm making my first dosa. And you know how it is when you make the first dosa, especially from the batter that you made it at home, you always get nervous whether it's gonna work out perfect or not. But today was my lucky day, and even my first dosa came out perfect, because usually the first dosa I make it smaller just to make sure. But it was crispy, and of course, it tastes really good. So definitely try this recipe.
Now, if you follow me for some time, you guys know that I buy my idli dosa batter from Indian store, and the reason is, coming back to the machine. This machine itself, guys, it is very heavy. Top of that, you have the stone as well as the jar. Everything gets so heavy, and I store this in my storage area. The reason is I can, yes, keep it here in my pantry, but I don't want to store this on top of the shelf, because then it gets too heavy for the shelf. Now, if I put it underneath the shelf, this thing is kind of tall, so it won't fit perfectly underneath. So for that reason, I keep it in my storage area. So that means whenever I need to make this better, I need to bring everything up here and then bring it down there. And sometimes if it's not my day, I don't get the perfect fermentation, and then everything is basically wasted. So for that reason, just to make my life easy, I buy the idli dosa batter from Indian store. But definitely, guys, this is worth every single penny. It is an investment piece, and like I say, I have this for many years, no complaint at all, other than it's heavy. But if you are looking to buy this, and nowadays I think you can find this at any Indian store. When I bought it, I got it from New Jersey, and I'm sure you can find this on Amazon. If I can find it, I'm going to have the link down below in the description box. But if you have any other question, leave the comments below. But to be honest with you, definitely, guys, I would say if you're looking to buy this, I would say go for it, because for so many different batter you can use this. And the good part, like I say, for batter like this, you need to have very like fine consistency, which you will not get with any other blender. So this thing, you can keep it on for 20 minutes. You won't have any problem at all. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Again, if you have any questions, leave the comments below. Take care, and I will see you soon in my next video. Bye.